My lawyer husband, Marcus, sent the woman he'd spoiled for 2 years to prison. Then, he switched his testimony at court.
I'm testifying on behalf of Jade. The one who ran over my in-laws is my wife, Evelyn.
Those words got me 6 years. I was innocent. I kept filing appeals from inside. In return, he hired men to break my leg, slash my face, and gouge out my right eye. I lived worse than a rat in the gutter. When he picked me up on release day, he wrapped an arm around my shoulder like nothing had happened.
Jade is young. She can't waste her best years in a cell. You're different. 6 years is nothing. It passed in the blink of an eye. As long as you stop making trouble for her, I'll treat you well again. Isn't that enough?
I picked up my phone and texted a man. I'll marry you, but I have one condition. I need you to kill someone for me. His reply came instantly. Sure, name, Marcus and Jade. Done. I'll pick you up in a week. Their heads will be my wedding gift to you. I turned off the phone and shoved Marcus off me.
What's wrong? Evelyn, I know you're upset about my testimony, but Jade is still young. Prison would ruin her. You've risked your life for me so many times before. I'm not asking you to die this time. What is the big deal about 6 years in a cell?
I clenched my fists so tight and my nails dug into my palms. He knew perfectly well who Jade had killed. She hadn't hit strangers. She killed my adoptive parents. They raised me. They're my only family. Before we married, I told him.
I grew up in foster care. If my adoptive parents hadn't taken me in, I might not have survived at all, let alone marry you.
Back then, his eyes turned red with emotion. He held me tight and made a vow.
I'll take care of you in their place. Your parents are my parents. I will make you happy for the rest of your life.
But later, after Marcus and I had a fight, my parents came to pick me up. On the way home, Jade was drunk driving. She hit them, dragged them 200 feet down the road. They died at the scene. Marcus swore.
Dear, the person responsible would face justice.
But the moment he found out it was Jade, he changed his testimony. I looked at him with tear-filled eyes.
Marcus, Jade killed my parents! You were my defense attorney. You didn't just change your testimony. You manipulated the media to make everyone believe I was the killer. You protected the real culprit. 6 years have passed. Do you feel no guilt at all?
Hearing my accusations, Jade quickly hid in Marcus's arms. Her eyes welled up, as if she'd been terribly wronged.
I know you hate me for killing your parents, but I didn't do it on purpose. Why were they so unlucky to walk in front of my car when I was drunk?
She pulled a small knife from her bag and pressed it to her wrist.
If you still blame me, I can only pay with my life.
Marcus snatched the knife away and pulled her into his arms. He turned to look at me.
Jade has suffered just as much as you these past 6 years. To make it up to your parents, she volunteers at a charity in their name every week. Do you really have to be this aggressive?
My already dead heart felt like it was being crushed all over again. I was the one who lost my parents. I was the one who spent years in prison. And he thought I was the aggressive one. Did he forget? When I was falsely imprisoned, I begged everywhere for a lawyer to appeal my case. In return, he ordered men to torture me. They used a rusted spoon to gouge out my eye and inserted a steel pipe into my leg. They used a blade to slash my face and forced my head down to drink toilet water. Their leader spat on me with a warning.
Mr. Marcus orders. If you don't learn to behave, he doesn't mind turning